The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
That'd be awesome. Well, we have our lobby here, and we have a conference room right in there that we can use for patient education or for meetings.
Oh, conference room.
Back here is our therapy gym.
And how long have you been here?
We opened mid-August for the therapy portion, and then just opened our MRI last week.
Lots of exercise equipment.
Yes. We have private treatment rooms on the site. David.
Yeah.
And we have all of our therapy equipment.
I guess we just have to finish up with our well. Right away.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Don't give me about on that.
Yep. You want to try some of this equipment?
Stay sick.
No, I didn't.
You did it.
She went, oh.
Hi, welcome.
I was on there.
I was going to say, you can follow us if you would like, but this is our therapy gym that we just opened. It was mid-August, and then our MRI just opened last week. So yes, we do. So this is, we can head through here just to take a shortcut, but enter off the lobby right through here. And then this is we have our changing and patient waiting room right over here.
I love your sweatshirt.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But we'll come in here, Nathan. Got Nathan 1 and Nathan 2.
How are you?
Doing fine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming on by.
You can come in and see it if you
newest
want.
magnet
It is
here.
on. It's always on. But if you want to step right back there, you can see in, and he can explain it all to you.
You know where you get this, David?
Oh.
In here.
Oh, it's in there.
Let me, I can just open the door as long as you don't go in and get the best picture.
Yeah, this is
Can you see?
where the
Got it?
MRIs are.
Oh, we can see it from here.
Sure.
You want him? I'll be the one.
As long as the magnet doesn't grab the.
Oh, you stay right here. We're good.
Oh,
You can
they
stand
were-
right here,
So
David.
this is big bore magnet. So
It won't
Not-
grab the camera right out of my
No,
hand
you have to
or
be
anything.
within-
You have to stay right here.
you have to be within like 6 feet of it for that to
Oh,
happen.
okay.
But isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's real futuristic.
Yep.
Oh, don't get too close.
No, don't go in. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh, cool. You see it, bud?
Yeah. We show you some images on the screen.
Yeah.
Show you what we can do.
Sure.
Close the door behind you. So this is like a foot, ankle. Very high res. You can see this person's got calcaneus heel bone stress fracture right there. As a pre-existing surgery rate fixed part of his foot, but you can see the screw in great detail. A normal scanner, that would just be a large black blob, and you couldn't see around it. With this new imaging, new coils, we can really get a premier image of it. Yeah, this is
Very cool.
top notch.
Wow.
So what is the difference between an MRI and SOS?
And a what?
In an SOA, like what they do for your bones, the marble SOA, like the old fashioned.
I'm not sure. I mean, like CT or
No, like that.
DEXA scan or.
Like when you have a broken bone, like the SOA, they take a picture.
X-rays?
Yeah,
X-rays.
yeah.
Well, X-rays use radiation to get the picture, and it basically let's look at the bone structure. And this is no radiation at all, no X-rays at all. We're laying in a magnetic field, and we introduce the RF, that sound you hear, the loud sound, and we manipulate the proton and the hydrogen atom in the body, and how your atoms align to the magnet with that sound. The computers can pick up on that and put it into data that puts it into a picture. It's really complex, but
I'm going,
it's
I can walk
It's like
in with the
lots
room.
and lots of pictures.
They would grab me by because
How
I didn't
detailed
need
that
it.
is, Jordan. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
This is good.
Really cool.
Wow,
but yep.
very cool.
If I go in and walk in there, they go pull me out, because we're going off.
See, so
That's
your
my knee.
grandpa has had a couple of those MRIs of his back.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be
Thanks.
going
You're
on.
welcome.
Are you guys part of Wolfman or how's this connect?
Yeah.
Like what network?
What'd you think of that?
Oh, look pretty neat. Come on, Bob.
They know that early morning or later evening.
Okay.
So,
And do you, typically everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Do you have to have like a referral?
you do not need a referral for therapy.
Are you typically associated with one or the other of the health systems?
I was going to say, we are with Lutheran Health Network.
Okay.
And our physician partners is Fort Wayne Orthopedics.
Okay.
And they do have ownership in our hospital.
Okay.
So that is how we're connected with Fort Wayne Orthopedics. So.
Okay.
And have you seen their space?
No.
All right, well, we'll just take you right through here.
We didn't see this yet.
No.
And this is Fort Wayne Orthopedics. And they will take it over.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Audrey.
Wesley.
All right, you want to go ahead and take a look around our clinic? Okay, go ahead and come this way. She'll get you some bags ready. Hello. Okay, so we're an orthopedic clinic. This is our front office area. We have valet. We validate parking. We have Orthostat open 7 to 7. They're 12 hours Monday through Friday. We also have doctors that come in on the other side. We have every specialty except for podiatry. So we don't see foot issues. But if you come in and you say you're playing golf this weekend, you hurt your shoulder, and you don't know what's going on, we can see you in the walk-in and then get you scheduled with a specialty physician for all your follow-ups. Can go ahead and show you the other side. We also have in-house x-ray. And now with the other side opening, we can do physical therapy if you need physical therapy, and MRI scheduled, so we can do it all.
Is orthopedics like sports medicine or?
Yeah, so it's anything that's like bone, joint, muscle, tendon, just not general medical stuff.
Yeah, how do you know if you need these services? How do you know if you need to see an orthopedist? I mean, like what kind of injury would you have?
Anything that's bone, muscle, joint. So sports, sports medicine is a good look at anything. But also, say you get out of your car, you fall, you slip, you land on your hip. That's going to be orthopedic as well. Broken bones, orthopedic. Kind of muscle, muscle pain, that kind of thing is all orthopedic.
Coughing up blood.
That's probably going to be general medical or emergency.
Emergency
yeah.
room, okay.
Yeah.
A little different.
Here's our x-ray machine, and we'll get you some brochures and pamphlets on our hours. So you can take a look in our x-ray room
Here
here.
you go. You're welcome.
Oh, I'd like to see
I
some
wasn't here
X-rated
before.
pictures.
What was that?
I was in here before.
You were.
I was like one of your guys' first patients. For my list. nobody will tell me what was going on with it. Everybody keeps saying, oh, this is sprain, this is sprain.
Well, that's a diagnosis, is a sprain, and
But it keep happening. Came to find out it's muscle tendonitis.
tendinitis. Yeah, that's a.
So he's been here before.
He's here before, not in here.
I was saying that.
Did he have some kind of injury?
Hey, David, you got a bag out here.
Yeah.
Got a bag out here.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, I missed ya.
Hey, can
Yeah.
I put your
Well,
books in
thanks for
your
coming in and
backpack?
taking a look at our. Have you been having fun? Yeah. Well, good.
We're just getting started.
We did too.
a little ways to
Hey, can you hold this minute? I'm gonna take, get to your plane here.
So we've had about
This
enough
bag
of
is getting heavy.
Well, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Aww.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry to hear we lost you.
You guys are still in my mind.
Yeah, well, if you need anything different. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and this will get you out front. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for the tour.
Thank you.
Well, this is at Parkview Field, one of the stops that to be a tourist in your hometown. And we're on Jefferson Street, across the street from the Grand Lane Center. And there's the library. Yeah. A lot of stores.
You guys are walking too fast, I'm trying to catch up.
Home of the potheads. Okay, we're here at Parkview Field, which is Fort Wayne, home of Fort Wayne Tin Caps. And it says, there's a big video billboard over on your left. Yeah, I think they give tours here. It's important for us to do this first because it might rain. It's kind of cloudy today. And, oh, there's the big baseball field. Baseball field. Where are tin caps? Well, I can see a lot from here. Yeah, I can just move the screen down. See, I can just go all the way to home plate if I want to. See? Yep. Come back. The camera can go, so I don't have to. Yeah, here they have like a farmer's market on Saturdays, don't they?
Yeah, that's
In this
during the
area.
winter time. In the winter time.
In the wintertime, they have the farmer's market here.
In the winter time.
Let's go see if we can get one of the tours.
Well, this is the view from behind home plate. And you can see the billboard. It changes like every few seconds. And there are a lot of little ads at the bottom. Yes. If you want, you can have your picture taken with Johnny Tin Cap here. All the advertisers have billboards in the back.
Hey folks, if you want to head this way to our next tour.
Oh, the next tours.
Head this way. Start in a minute.
Yeah, the tours starting here.
David,
Yeah, come in here for the Tin Cap tour.
get up to the people up. David.
Yep, right here.
I bet you we have to walk up the stairs.
You don't know that.
Oh, that smells good.
We'd be done about 1:40 here.
stopped early. We got down the library because we didn't get out of church. We were sitting there to eat because the library didn't open till noon. We had to eat.
All right. There's nobody anyone needs it. There's not in the middle of the stairs.
What you using, bud?
Stairs.
Oh my God.
They're not gonna be that.
Here's the view from the bar. Well, you see the bank building and the Imp building, Lincoln Tower.
Here.
Alright. So this is the beauty of Parkview Field. This is kind of this is a new feeling for me. I kind of feel tall. Man, wow, what a day. But so this is our Parkview Field, of course. This is our suite level lounge. It has a private bar, has usually a buffet will be set up over here or over there. Just kind of a nice little area we have for one of our group areas. Of course, it has a beautiful view of the field. Turn your attention this way. You can kind of see everything. Obviously, it's 10 years old, but I don't really think it looks like it as compared to some of the facilities I saw. Just kind of looking around, you can see our 400 club in the alley. You can see the summit. You can see some of the ideas we may or may not have borrowed. As you can see out in the right field, kind of looks like something maybe in Chicago you might have saw before. So some of our fields borrowed ideas, some of our fields kind of new ideas, like the 400 club. We're one of the first minor league ballparks to have 400 club out there. It's kind of interesting how it's set up because the windows on it can't reflect to where the players couldn't see. So we had to make sure it was good enough to where it was reflective down, and it was shaded enough to where it was reflecting their eyes. So if you're actually there, it's like tilted downwards. That's kind of a cool little setup out there. That's probably one of my favorite areas as far as groups go. We have our home run portion left field, our field boxes. Does anyone know what these row seats down here are called? As far as name? Not these seats right here, the seats down below. There are all-star seats, so it's our typical seating with $10 for any of those. You know what the seats on the edge are called? They're on hold, but they're reserved. Hey, there we go. Those are reserve seats. And then we have our lawn seating out there. That's our general areas. So the rest are either group or season tickets for the most part. These are our 202 section, 201 sections. These are all on reserve, or all on tickets for the entire season, I should say. So it's kind of a cool view you guys can get as one of our sections. Our ballpark was built, like I said, 10 years ago. It was kind of an interesting thing because as we were going, we ended up finding a river out in left field a little bit. Kind of goes by the way dug out all the way down there. So that's how our field drains so quickly. If you guys haven't noticed by the amount of rain we have, there should be some crazy puddles out there, right? Not really. Looks kind of like a dry ballpark if you look in the outfield. That's all the outfield is how that's drained. The infield is sand, so you just kind of flip it, and then it'll dry itself. Our grounds crews aren't really that worried about since we don't have the events. With sadly the season being over, we lost our last game that we got to the playoffs. I closed one game off.
They've been winning, now they lost.
Yeah, we were one game off from making it, so literally came down to Monday, the last game of the season. Winner took all. It was us versus West Michigan. Winner of that goes on to the next round of playoffs. Sadly, we're not playing today, so kind of gives you a hint how that works, sadly. Any questions? Anything you guys are wondering about up here? I'm sure I missed something.
Is this open every day for children?
So it is a park, it's a public park. So there's public funding going into this. So yes, it is a park. It's open daylight to dark, basically. You can walk 360 concourse anytime. It is at 1/3 of a mile. Take it 3 times, you got a mile. So it's kind of a little fun thing. I've probably taken it 23 times in a day, I swear. It feels like sometimes.
Is this lounge area available if you guys come to a game? You can walk up here, or is this your reserve?
So yeah, it's one of our reserve group areas. You do have to have a wristband related to the group. It has a minimum of 20 people, so it is pretty easy to kind of pop in here and get that spot. You know, grab some family. We've had a lot of family outings up here. We've had a lot of corporate outings, different things like that. So,
What's the charge for that?
I want to say it's 25. That involves the buffet, the tickets and everything, 25 per person. You can check with one of our group reps if you wanted to on the way down. There's actually one standing there, two standing there. Anything else? All right, so we're gonna head down that way here in a second. I will tell you guys, Suite 1's open, so that'll be the last one you guys see. If you just want to poke your head in there real quick, you're more than welcome to take a glance. I'll be in Chapman, so it'll just be one door down. So if you want to poke your head on the way down, we'll go ahead and take you down that way. We'll be out of Chapman whenever you're ready.
Wow.
Oh, this is the sweet seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have.
Could have a little party here for the game.
All right, so this is our Chapman's Lodge. I may or may not have stood this way so you guys can see the field in the background because it's beautiful. Don't want you guys to take your eyes off that. Any pictures, anything photography along the way is perfectly fine. We don't have any secrets, nothing to hide, so it's fun. So this was built obviously in the very beginning, so we've had this since the start. It's our Chapman's Lodge, or suite level, either way you want to call it. It is sponsored by French Lick, so if you guys ever see the French Lick high-low game during a game, this is where it's actually located. Austin's usually standing right here, and Destin's standing right about here, so vice versa either way. And they're just kind of looking down at the cards, straight down that way, and just kind of having some fun. So this is where that's all the magic happens there. We pick someone from this level. So as I was talking about for the draining, you're going to notice me bring this up a lot because there's some funny stories I'm going to end up at the end with, so you guys will enjoy that. But like I said, so it's kind of down this like left field as that river kind of flows along this way. So it's kind of a cool thing there. That tarp's been pulled more than I'd like to say for this year. Season's been very rainy, so luckily we don't have the tarp out today since we don't really have games, so we're just kind of letting the grass live, do its own thing. So is there any questions up here? I'll try and get you guys some warmth here soon. Anyone? Anything random? You guys just want warm. All right. We can roll on to the next one. There's just a little roll of river down here. You can't see it's underneath.
A river.
Yeah, it's a little river. It's underneath the ballpark. That's kind of cool. When we were building. I know, we did. Last night here was that we were building. Let's find out. So a question came up about the river. So when we were building, we decided let's do this downwards. Let's not make people walk up away from the field. Let's make people walk down towards the field. So kind of a big thing for us is making sure you guys can see the field perfectly fine. Hence why I stood here, so everyone's seeing this way. It's fun. It sells itself. It's a beautiful place. So when we were building downwards, cutting downwards, suddenly I hit the shovel down and water comes out of nowhere, and they're like, "That's not good." And it's kind of over here, this left side of the dugout. So they're like, "Now what do we do?" They kind of filled it with cement, made everything work, but what they did do was they turned that river into something that would end up being a way for us to not be flooded. So this field's slightly slammed to the left. It does have drains. All the drains in the outfield drain straight to the river.
When the field gets wet, it will drain directly to the river?
Yep. So this place can go through 10 inches of water in an hour. So that's more than I've saw in most Indiana days. So it does drain very quickly, and that's why we usually try to bypass or wait as long as possible. If you guys have been here during a rain delay, you guys know we try to wait until like an hour and a half later because that field can be ready in 45 minutes, even if it's just not done with the worst pouring rain possible. So that's kind of the fun of that. You'll also notice, this will set up a story later, the only way to get from their area in the locker room for the away players to their dugout is to walk behind the net. Not behind the net, behind the home plate, and kind of go around that way. So that'll set up a story for later, but you guys will enjoy that. We'll end on that. That way
Doesn't catch it. What did it hit the net?
It'll hit the net. That's why there's the net. Keeps people from getting hit in the face.
I'm gonna use some of these for my future city.
There you go.
I'm stealing their ideas.
So where you? Everyone's dipping here. We'll have a quick chat, and I'll tell you guys some stuff. All right, does anyone know who our highest prospect was this year from Gen Caps? He was a pitcher, I'll narrow that. Does anyone know who our highest prospect was this year? All right, so his name's Mackenzie Gore. He was 18 years old, had a cannon for a left arm. Kid threw an ERA in high school that was .3 in his senior year. If that gives you guys a hint. That means he allowed .3 runs a game per 9 innings. That is freak numbers. It's unbelievable. I think it ended up being he allowed 2 runs this entire time he was in high school, as far as being a senior. I think it was like 15 total for all 4 years. So he was an absolute stud. We picked him up. Sadly, he didn't pick up those numbers right off the bat here. Started with around a 7 ERA. Into the season a little under 3, which is very good. That's he'll probably head up to 2A or 3A next year. So sadly, he probably won't be with us. Mind you, he's 18 years old, and he picked up a contract probably around $7 million from the Padres. So can you picture being 18 years old with $7 million? I think I'd retire that day.
That's a pretty big bet.
Yeah, I think that'd be the day I retired. It would be the first day I got drafted. What was that?
Where was he from?
Shoot, I want to say somewhere in California area, but do not quote me on that. I do not know that for sure.
Well, at least he's trying to work it off.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe some of the favorites here. Jack Sawinski, you can kind of see he's still got his up. He's kind of one of the Fort Wayne favorites. He's from Chicago. His dad's at every game, basically. One of the most interesting guys I've ever talked to. He's really fun. I'm sure if you guys, who else came to a game here? I should start with that this year. Just a couple?
Not this year,
No,
but
that's it. Previously.
Fair.
A year ago.
Fair enough. So a couple people. So we've got a pretty good team this year. It started off a little low. We actually had the youngest team in all minor leagues this year. I think the average age was like 18.2 or something like that, to give you a hint. Dayton's average was like 24, to give you a hint. So to even be considered being in the playoffs this year was pretty impressive with that team. I mean, the coaches did so much. First part of the season was terrible. We're going to call it because it was 30 degrees and the Dominican players did not like that. Surprisingly, now 30 degrees is not a thing in Dominican Republic. So I guess this is kind of the part where I'm just going to say, is there any question for you guys? Like, what do you guys have for me? I don't even want to go home and be like, man, I wish I'd ask him, what's this or what's that or why do they have this?
Yeah, I think this is just people's dressing room and stuff.
What was that?
Dressing room?
Oh, the dressing room? Yeah, this is where they get ready and everything like that.
Well, to hit the home run out of this park, I mean, what is the distance the ball has to go?
To get out of the park or like
to
home
get
run?
out of this park in comparison to like a major league park?
So the farthest one I've heard of was landing in the treetops. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. That was the thing I referred to as Chicago. I heard that touched the top before. There's also been one hit on top of the summit. That was Jack last year. I think he knocked one this year too. So that's around 400 or so. 440, 50, 60, somewhere in
Yeah,
there.
but a major league park would be like 500 or so, or
Oh, no, they're based about the same.
oh,
It's pretty close.
So
this is it's built to specifications of 1A, but I mean, realistically, all the leagues are kind of the same. I mean, Miami has a very small ballpark in itself. So it just kind of depends on the ballpark itself. Obviously, the corners and the backs are set, but the in-between is a little different. Anything else? All right, we'll make our way to the dugout for the fun story.
Oh, the fun story is coming up.
Keep you guys on edge. So we'll head this west, and then they have one kind of like the little Midwest area, kind of near Iowa.
Yeah.
And then Texas, with the Chihuahuas, which is the most hilarious thing ever. And then of course the Padres. So it's kind of Alright, so now you can kind of see the ballpark a little bit better. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, the slopes and everything as far as how it slopes down to the outfield because of the river. We try to get as much out there as possible. So if you guys ever saw a tarp pull? Anyone ever saw that before? When we take it off, we pull it that way towards the outfield again because of the river. So I'll give you 2 stories real quick. One of them's the best one, so I'll say that before the end. First one is, this is a little walk of shame that I was referring to. If you ever see a manager get kicked out from the visiting team, it is the funniest thing because he has to walk from over there, right in front of every single one of the season ticket holders, all of like the crazy awesome fans that we love so much, and they have to walk by the entire time and get heckled from everyone like, nice job getting kicked out, etc., etc. So that's any players, anyone at all, has to walk this way down. You guys saw the fence on the way down, so that's how they have to walk on the other side. The other fun part is, of course, there's always that Mind you, we're working with teenagers here for the most part. So we got that fun little fence. How many of you think like a hog? Yeah, there's a lot of chit-chat going back and forth, whether that be smart aleck, you can't hit a ball to save your life, or different things like that. So luckily this year there was nothing that really happened. It was pretty calm this year, we had a good group. But in the past I've heard some interesting little stories, people yelling back and forth. Usually managers take care of it before a problem happens, but for the most part that's pretty fun. So we'll do questions first and then I'll end with the fun story. So any questions down here? You guys just really want the story, you guys are really cool. It's one of the two.
Is there a restroom other than the locker room? Right around the corner here?
If you just want to wait like 5 minutes. Can you wait 5 minutes?
Wait a minute, I don't know. Can you wait?
If not, I can take you up the stairs real quick.
You can wait. Right?
Couple minutes? Your choice.
You gotta tell us the whole story,
All right.
okay?
So no questions? We're good? Alright, so the fun story real quick. This will be the last thing, unless you guys think of any more questions. So, player gets struck out. Instantly, he's mad, pouting, etc., etc. He's still holding his bat, so he walks out towards his dugout, heads in there, starts banging on the door. So he dents in the door, dents the lock, breaks the lock on it. That's what he ends up doing. Well, he walks in there afterwards, he's like, man, I gotta use the restroom afterwards. So he beat the crap out of his door. This is like one of our first seasons. He walks in there, shuts behind him, uses the restroom, turns around, walks over. He beat the lock where it locked inwards. So we literally had to wait an hour to resume this game. This game got stopped. We had to wait an hour to resume this game. While the fire truck and firemen came in there to get this guy out. Trapped in there for an hour. This is a 90-degree day or so. I want to mind you, obviously there's fans out here, time for game, keep the players a little cool. Guess what's doesn't have a fan or any AC or anything at all? Yes, the bathroom, that's right. So he's stuck in there for an hour. He comes out, soaks through on every side, and it just runs straight to the guest changing room. I don't know if he came back or not, I never heard that part of the story. Sadly, that's where it cut off for me. That was one of our first seasons. I'm going to assume you probably learned a lesson, maybe not. But that was one of the fun stories I heard about. I think that was the thing that made me laugh the most.
Yeah.
So any questions or anything? Are we heading back up? I think it's starting to rain on us. Alright, we'll make our way back up. Keep you guys dry. So what?
Okay, we're at the Botanical Conservatory. Outside their video sign they have out there. Big video sign with all the special exhibits they have inside. And it's free today because today is Be a Tourist in Your Own Hometown Day. Art of the Garden. I think that's about it. I think we got all of it. And there's the embassy, which is actually that's probably a little bit too crowded. The Embassy Theater, which is too crowded. And across the street from the Cathedral. Now we're going into the Botanical Conservatory. Hello! Bessie the cow here! I'm at the Botanical Garden. Yeah! With a few cow jokes. What is a cow who doesn't give milk? A milk dad. Moo, moo. Yeah. Yeah, an utter failure. Yeah. I once dated a dark bowl, and then I gave chocolate milk. Moo, moo. Oh, I got something down there. Oh, I got something. I guess I got another cow down there. Yeah. What do you call a cow on the barn floor? Ground beef. Yeah, we're pregnant. Why don't cows have money? Because we get milk dry. Yeah. Why did the cow jump over the moon? Because the farmer had cold hands. Yeah, nothing makes a cow jump more. Why did the cow cross the road to get to the other side? Where do cows go after marriage and their honeymoons? Yeah. Why don't cows cook? Because nobody likes our cow pies. Woo, moo, nobody likes the cow boys. What milk comes from a forgettable cow? Milk of amnesia. Woo. Got milk? I do, of course. What else would I have? What do paper cows read? The Daily Moose newspaper. I'm so moody, so move over. Yeah, I eat grass on the lawn. Moo. Yeah, you can't complain. Why can't a farmer complain if he loses no cows? Because he had no beef. No beef. Yeah. Okay, my jokes are utterly disgusting. Don't have a cow, man. Yeah. Well, what happened to the lost cattle? Oh, nobody's heard. I ain't heard. You ain't heard. Nobody's heard. What is a secret agent cow? An undercover cow? Why do cows wear bells? Because our horns don't work. Oh, I feel a little twitching down there. What is a cow with a twitch? A beef jerky. Yeah, what is a lazy bull? A bulldozer. Or a bum steer. Yeah, what are cows having a good time? Beef stroking off. Oh, that's something the bulls do. Who do cows fear? Cattle wrestlers. Whoa, watch out. You know what my favorite magazine is? Cosmopolitan. You know what a cow, you call a skinny cow? Lean beef. What is suicidable is called? Abominable. You know, when he blows up, he's an oval. Okay, where do Russians' cows come from? Woo, skull. Yeah, sloppy milk drinkers get milk moustaches. You know, cows, the golden rule is do unto others as you would have them to others do unto you. Yeah. I like music, like a rhinestone cowboy. Woo, woo. When a cow's husband is unfaithful, you know what we do? We hit the bullseye, or we shoot the bull. Where's the beef? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my husband is horrible. I went on with him. I'm horrible too. Okay, we're at the Botanical Garden. Yeah, hosting your hometown day. Yeah. See you later.
When is your show on?
Tuesdays at 9:30 on the David Soward Show, channel 57, or you can see David Soward's SOWARDS on YouTube. Well, I gotta go to the river bank and make a deposit. Okay, see you. Woo! There's Mr. Tree. There's a picture of Mr. Tree. Do you know how to tell a dogwood tree? By its bark. 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 And there are little exhibits here for educational. And the Discovery Corner at the Botanical Garden. Yep, you can even go inside the tree. Tree sound. That's not like the tree actually making sound. Say goodbye, Mr. Tree.
Bye-bye. Okay, bye.
Really cold. Oh, watch out, honey. Did you wash your hands good? Yeah. Really good. Good. Great job. What's that for the entrance? There's not much
We are looking guys, suits and ties, although on this feed. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Hey, enjoy being a tourist in your hometown. Sometimes you don't realize that just around your corner there's actually some really pretty cool stuff right here. A lot of people take that stuff for granted, so don't do it. Enjoy it. So for those of you guys in suits and ties, if you enjoy us, that's awesome. We're available for private parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs, pool parties, garage sales, I guess, anything else you need. So you just let us know. We're available at the Troy Bar on the 20th at Chops. The following day, it's going to be 8.
Hey, June, you got that over here? That plane over there. Look at all these flowers, bud.
Now, is this the rainforest room?
Yesterday.
Mentioned go under a waterfall.
This is, huh?
Would you like to take a shower under the waterfall?
No.
Yeah, the water comes down pretty hard.
It does. Again, this is stop number 4 on our thing today.
You'll be on. Oh, I never forget this. Right here?
Let me know if you see some unusual foliage.
Wow.
You don't want to land on that plant wrong. It looks sharp.
Oh, this is elephant.
Elephant ears. Remember what the man with the biggest ears said? Someone asked him if he wanted some elephant ears and said, no thanks, I already have 2.
But I do need me a pit stop that's not on the pathway. Dave?
What's that?
I do need to make a pit stop on the way or to after the.
A pit stop?
That's not on the.
Oh, a pit stop.
I had to stop at the wire and get a food test.
Where's the walk? only 58 out.
What?
I touch that.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't touch that, David.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me pull it.
This to the desert room. No.
There's Dave and Devin.
No.
We out here supporting the bid price of your hotel.
You think that's after church too.
If it was just a little warmer,
Hey,
it would be
come
better.
on, y'all, go to Fair. No, Fair.
Hello, David Sowards here. I'm at Botanical Garden filming for Wesley.
I'm not going. We going down
We're
there,
in the
bud?
desert room.
We are now from the lane forest to the desert.
You got the right one?
What?
You got the right one now. Yes. Okay. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing now. Oh, you got that.
Don't touch the cacti
Honey, I know.
unless you want acupuncture.
What part of the bid price of your hotel?
This one in here before. This one in here before.
Look at that down here, Dave.
Oh yeah, dear.
Oh, look what happened to the Thursday here.
Oh,
Another one.
here's another part animal, bud.
You don't want to touch these plants. They do cook.
Well, that's a big cactus.
I mean, right here.
How'd you like to get a baseball stuck in there? Would you get a baseball for goals in the middle of that?
No. I wouldn't. You would?
Yeah, probably not.
Let's touch the outside dawn.
How will you come back in?
I don't know if you can get back in here.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
This is the exploration garden and terrace garden.
Oh, we can go back in there.
Are we leaving or are we going back in?
Going back in, we used to the outside. And then finally, when she got to a certain age,
We're doing out here
I'm not
for
lying to
free.
myself anymore.
And they have to back in.
I gotta check.
You might want to pass that to Dave.
Well, it ain't raining,
Because it's really raining.
but that's just a little sprinkle underneath the tree.
Your bag says yucky.
Yours say yucky too.
Oh, it says lucky,
Lucky?
not yucky.
Oh.
I'm again back out at the Senator Cemetery with my mom and Dave. And we are at the outside gardens.
I think you can go back in that way.
Yeah. We get making a hoop flip.
You never done out here before, bud. You hear, Mom? You No. The year my mom died.
The terrace garden.
That's county where they do their concerts out right there. Not that much discount.
No, not quite as much as before.
Not this part.
A lounge singer looking for a lounge.
By yonder do that.
See the pictures? Okay, they're in here. Right this way.
Let's go to the
Can you guys round this stuff up? People are gonna fall over this.
let's stop at the
That is an angel. Watch over on the flag.
I see it, I did walk the
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that don't. Oh, that's a I have a drawing. That's where they always find this case.
Watch out.
My mom was 52.
Do offhand every day. Then I can edit it what I want in or what
I don't know whether this is the fault, so.
That's what I do, editing.
I got them people so small, people can move it. Just David move it.
You want this? That's typically torn. Can?
Hi. How are you? Fine. Any questions?
These cokes here, Bob been donating. I think they were something from Archbishop Small. A lot of these are made, some are made in France, Belgium, Germany, US. I think they're beautiful.
I have a question.
Yes.
That back there?
Which what, this one, big one here? This here, the monster.
I think you go.
See the first part of the
Hi, I'm Curtis Smith. I'm the Director of Community Outreach at Parkview Health, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting conference coming up on September 22nd at the Bureau Center from 11 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's being put on by the West Main Church of the Nazarene and ACS. Joining me right now is Lane Johnson. Lane is the founder of ACS, the organizer of this conference. Lane, what is ACS for those of us who don't know much about it?
ACS is a massive ministry. It's set up basically for the transformation of the mind of the lost and we're also set up to help the ones that are saved, the men that are saved, spiritual recharge, so that we all can come out here and do the will of God, which is spread His word.
This conference, September 22nd, 11 o'clock in the morning. I know it's an exciting day for you. Tell us about what that is going to look like. If I'm signing up for the conference, what can I expect Saturday?
Saturday you can expect good teaching from, I got a bunch of speakers coming, good speakers speaking about the Lord. I have food. There will be buffet, barbecue style buffet. There will be live music. And it'll just be an awesome time in the Lord, letting people know about the Lord. And like I said, just coming together and fellowshipping with the Lord.
That sounds great. You can get tickets by going to eventbrite.com and look up Rise Up Conference again Saturday, September 22nd, 11 to 2 at the Miro Center on the Parkview Kings.
The moment that your lips define, chances are you think my heart's your valentine. In the magic of moonlight, when I silently close in, chances are you believe the stars that fill the sky in my eyes. Yes, you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are awfully good. The chances are, your chances are awfully trances, trances of We are the Chain Gang. We call Columbia City, Indiana, our hometown. But none of us live in Columbia City. We just, I don't even know why we call that our home. It's kind of in the center where we all live. Jim, our bass singer, he's from Arcola. So if you know where Arcola is, that's where Jim is from. Mike, our baritone singer, over here, he's from Orthopedics. And he also is our resident weatherman, works at the National Weather Service in North Webster. So we're happy he got the rain out of the way. We're talking. Jerry, our tenor, he sings those high notes. He is from Warsaw also. And Jerry and Jim founded the Chain Gang about 22 years ago. And I started with them 17 years ago. My name is Bill, I sing the lead, and I live kind of between everybody. So we get to Columbia City and we have our rehearsals and so forth, and then we come out to places like this and so we're glad to be here today. We've got a lot of songs we want to sing for you. And, we're going to do Driving Me Crazy. Ready, Mike? I'm ready. Okay. With the beat, beat, beat of my heartbeat and the bang, bang, bang of my brain, got a girl that's driving me crazy, and I think I'm gonna go insane. You think I'm the fool's game? Well, honey, maybe you're right. Got a girl that's driving me crazy, and I think I'm gonna see you tonight, 'cause it's the blue lights and all the girly charms. Have to dance tonight. She's in my arms, yes, in my arms. One day you'll find a girlie, and then you'll understand that a girl can drive me crazy, and she'll have you in the palm of her hand. The beat, beat, beat of my heart, beat, and bang, 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 in my brain. That girl that's driving me crazy, and I think I'm gonna go insane, 'cause it's the blue lights and all the girly charms. Tonight, oh yeah, she's in my arms, yes, in my arms. One day you'll find a girlie, and then you might understand that a girl can drive me crazy, and she'll have you in the palm of her hand. She'll have you in the palm of her hand. She's gonna have you in the palm of her hand. Of her hand. Of her hand. Alright, so we do barbershop music, as you know, 4-part harmony, a lot of times is barbershop harmony, so that's what we work on. But we also do a lot of gospel, arranged for 4 voices. And so today we've got a couple gospel numbers that we're going to do for you. The first one is one of, I know, my family's favorites, called I'll Fly Away. My wife. I like it. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have grown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. Yes, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away.
somebody has to sing the melody, and that falls on the lead singer. That's me, so I'm out there singing the melody, and these guys are putting the harmony around that. But every once in a while, the baritone is probably, not for deserved reasons, but probably the least respected member of the barbershop quartet. I mean, that's, well, we're on the end. And he doesn't get a whole lot of love, so he does a great job singing baritone, but if you heard him sing baritone by himself, that can't be right. Not right. But it makes it right. And so he's singing high when I'm singing low, he's singing low when I'm singing high. So we decided we would feature Mike and move him into the lead spot for one song. And so we give him one song, and that's what we're going to do. It's called Don't Be a Baby Baby, and this features our baritone Mike Lewis. Out of love that has you but you have to, baby, go ahead and have your cry. I'll be baby, through the then someday, baby, you will learn to love me too. Don't be a naughty baby, don't be a naughty baby. It's not a love that has you by. But you have to, baby, go ahead and have your cry. I'll be a baby, true remember what you knew. Then someday, baby, you will learn to love me too, my baby. You will learn to love me. Do, 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 do. So now you know why we ought to give you one song.
I am back at the table fair. I have.
Eric Howell with Country Strong Monster Trucks.
And can you tell us what you got? And show us
we
around?
have a 1979 Ford truck named Country Strong. It's a member of the Country Strong Childhood Cancer Association. We've got 3 trucks that run under the same name.
Oh.
And we, at the end of every season, we try to give a little donation to Riley Children's Hospital or something of that magnitude. We're giving rides, rain or shine. Come on out.
And can you show us around?
Okay, this is the truck. The tires are 66 inches tall, 43 inches wide, and they weigh approximately 850 pounds apiece. The truck's powered by a 460 Ford big block. Has 5-ton military axles, Rockwell military axles. 2 transfer cases. It has a standard NP205 transfer case out of a Ford truck, and it has a military version of a 2.5-ton transfer case. It has 4-wheel steering. It's 4-wheel drive. Basically do anything you ask it to.
And how many do you fit up
We
there?
can put 8 people in the back of the truck, and we do donuts, and it's a pretty fun ride.
Can you show us up top?
Yeah, you can go on up there. Take a look. This stuff, watch your step, it's a little slippery. Oh, and is it. We strap you in and take you for a ride.
Wow, this is awesome.
The truck weighs about 10,000 pounds. It's just under 12 foot tall and 13 and a half feet wide.
And how, do you go to other fairs too?
We go all over the place, yep. We go to all
Oh.
kinds of fairs and different events.
This is pretty cool. Thanks.
You bet.
And this would be on it.
Look at everybody here out with umbrellas on. They're still standing there.
We still out here.
Still out here in the rain, yeah. So, okay.
I don't know how.
Which a famous ice cream place. I guess they used to have a boat up front, right, Mary?
Yeah.
Did they tell us what the boat looked like?
It looked like a banana split.
Did it really? Wow. This is my first time I've ever eaten here. How about you, Wesley?
Yum.
And Mary, you guess you came here a lot, haven't you?
Right.
Some in the past, okay. And this is at Grabill, and we're getting ready to go to the Grabill Fair, but we're going to have ice cream first. And here we are at the main gate coming in. So we have one of the guards here, okay, taking care of it. What's your name?
Nate. Nate Stock.
Mace, okay, good, okay. Looks like you're quite busy today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for watching out for everybody.
You got it.
Okay, hop in. Hey, hi. Wow, look at this outfit. Wow, okay. You got all dressed up real quick. Okay. And who do you, well, we know Wesley, but what's your name?
I'm Chloe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Where did you get this neat display?
I didn't hear it yet.
Oh, you didn't get it, you just happened to be here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it well.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for doing this. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, we're with Access TV. Looks like you're making some pillows here, huh?
Pillow blankets.
Pillow blankets,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a blanket that folds up into a pocket, and we call it a pillow blanket.
Well, isn't that clever?
That is
really neat.
clever.
Yeah, that's very, very clever. Looks like you can get whatever you want, too.
Yes.
You got any desire, looks like you have it in a pillow.
There's a whole bunch of different things. The wife comes up with these ideas and makes them.
And what's your name?
Roger Marshall.
Roger Marshall, okay. And your wife makes them, huh?
Yep.
Okay, you don't make them?
No, I'm the salesman and the pin boy.
All right, okay, very good. Boy, what's one of your best sellers?
I think Disney characters and the superheroes are some of our best ones.
Very good. You have like a Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Do you really? Okay.
It's right here.
Wow, look at that. Wow. And that is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
This is awesome.
Yes, this is real. And you have football, about any type of team you want for football too.
Different ones,
football,
yeah.
Baseball,
Some
whatever.
college and some professional.
Look at that. Wow.
Yep, and it all folds up into that pocket real nice and nifty.
Yeah.
You can even stick like a bottle of water and a goodie bar in there,
Or
take
your-
somewhere with you.
Your book
That's
you're
right.
reading or something?
Like if you want to take this
Yeah.
to a ball game or something, just sit on it, and then if it gets cold, just whip that blanket out and wrap yourself around it.
That is clever. Yeah.
That is real.
Thank you so much. She spends a lot of time doing this.
Yeah, she's done wore out one sewing machine. I had to get her a new one the other day.
Wow, that's amazing. It takes a lot to wear out a sewing machine.
Well, yeah, she had it for 15 years.
Okay, wow, okay. Well, thank you very much, and tell your wife we're very proud of her for making these.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Curtis Smith, the Director of Community Outreach at Parkview Health. I want to tell you today about an exciting conference coming up at the Miro Center on the Parkview campus Saturday. That's September 22nd. It's the ACS conference put on by the West Main Church of the Nazarene. And joining me right now from ACS is Lane Johnson. Lane, for someone who doesn't know what ACS is, what is ACS?
ACS is a not-for-profit organization. It's a men's ministry. ACS stands for arrested by God's love, convicted by the Holy Spirit, and sentenced to eternal life in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And it's basically informing the lost and the broken about Jesus Christ. They don't have to stay in that frame of mind that they're in right now. And I'm also for the men that are saved, to give them a spiritual recharge, if you will, in the Lord.
So this conference specifically on September 22nd, someone shows up, what can they expect on that Saturday?
Well, they can expect to hear great speakers about the Lord. They can expect great food, because there will be a buffet, and they can expect live music. Just a great fellowship in the Lord.
Right, that's Saturday, September 22nd at the Miro Center on the Parkview campus. ACS putting on a conference, and you can get tickets by going to eventbrite.com and look up Rise Up Conference. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday, September 22nd.
Down into darkness, open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you, hope of a life spent with you. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God, you're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Of all days, so highly exalted, glorious in heaven above, humbly you came to earth you created, all for love's sake became poor. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God, you're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. And I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. And I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, and altogether worthy, and altogether wonderful to me.
Everybody could stand and join us in worship.
Everyone needs compassion, a love that's never failing. Let mercy fall on me. Everyone needs forgiveness, kindness of the Savior, the hope of nations. God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. So take me as you find me, all my fears and failures. Fill my life again, and give my life to follow everything I believe in. Now I surrender. Your Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Shine your light and let the whole world see. We're singing for the glory of the risen King. Jesus, shine your light and let the whole world see. We're singing for the glory of the risen King. Your Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Light of the world, He stepped down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see.
Hi, I'm Curtis Smith. I'm the Director of Community Outreach at Parkview Health, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting conference coming up on September 22nd at the Bureau Center from 11 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's being put on by the West Main Church of the Nazarene and ACS. Joining me right now is Lane Johnson. Lane is the founder of ACS, the organizer of this conference. Lane, what is ACS for those of us who don't know much about it?
ACS is a ministry. It's set up basically for the transformation of the mind of the lost and we're also set up to help the ones that are saved, the men that are saved, spiritual recharge, so that we all can come out here and do the will of God, which is spread His word.
This conference, September 22nd, 11 o'clock in the morning. I know it's an exciting day for you. Tell us about what that is going to look like. If I'm signing up for the conference, what can I expect Saturday?
Saturday you can expect good teaching from, I got a bunch of speakers coming, good speakers speaking about the Lord. I have food. There will be buffet, barbecue style buffet. There will be live music. And it'll just be an awesome time in the Lord, letting people know about the Lord. And like I said, just coming together and fellowshipping with the Lord.
That sounds great. You can get tickets by going to eventbrite.com and look up Rise Up Conference again Saturday, September 22nd, 11 to 2 at the Miro Center on the Parkview Kings.
When you see a school bus, pay attention. It means children are around. This driver was texting and distracted. He tried to pass the stopped school bus just as his little boy started to cross the street. In a flash, an innocent child is gone. Yellow means caution. Red means stop. So stop. It's not just the law. It's a child's life. Brought to you by the Child Safety Network and the School Bus Safety Company.
Hi, I'm Curtis Smith, the Director of Community Outreach at Parkview Health. I want to tell you today about an exciting conference coming up at the Miro Center on the Parkview campus Saturday. That's September 22nd. It's the ACS conference put on by the West Main Church of the Nazarene. And joining me right now from ACS is Lane Johnson. Lane, for someone who doesn't know what ACS is, what is ACS?
ACS is a non-for-profit organization. It's a men's ministry. ACS stands for Arrested by God's Love, Convicted by the Holy Spirit, and Sentenced to Eternal Life in the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. And it's basically informing the lost and the broken about Jesus Christ. They don't have to stay in that frame of mind that they're in right now. And I'm also for the men that are saved, to give them a spiritual recharge, if you will, in the Lord.
So this conference specifically on September 22nd, someone shows up, what can they expect on that Saturday?
Well, they can expect to hear great speakers about the Lord. They can expect great food, because there will be a buffet, and they can expect live music. Just a great fellowship in the Lord.
That's Saturday, September 22nd at the Miro Center on the Parkview campus. ACS putting on a conference, and you can get tickets by going to eventbrite.com and look up Rise Up Conference. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday, September 22nd.